All right, guys, let's talk about mouse traps. We've all been there, right? You're just chilling at home, maybe building a giant hot glue gun or something, and bam! You see a little shadow dart across the floor. It's a mouse, and it's moved into your home uninvited. So what do? Well, you've got to evict this tiny tenant, and that's where mouse traps come in. But with so many different types of traps on the market, it can be tough to know which one is right for you. Don't worry, I've got you covered. First up, we have the OG of mouse traps, the classic snap trap. This is the one that probably comes to mind when you think of mouse traps. It's been a staple in households for decades, and for good reason. You know the one. It's got that iconic wooden base and the powerful spring-loaded metal bar just waiting to, well, snap. The design is simple, yet highly effective, making it a go-to choice for many. These things are like the duct tape of the mouse trap world. They're cheap, effective, and they've been around forever. You can find them in almost any hardware store, and they come in packs, so you're always prepared. Now, I'm not going to lie, they're not the prettiest things to look at, and yeah, sometimes they can get a little messy. When they do their job, it can be a bit gruesome, but that's the nature of the beast. But hey, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelette, or in this case, you got to snap a few tails to get rid of a mouse infestation. When you're dealing with a mouse problem, effectiveness is key, and these traps deliver. Just make sure you set them up correctly and always use gloves when handling them. Safety first, people. The last thing you want is to accidentally snap your own fingers. So, take your time, follow the instructions, and you'll be mouse-free in no time. Next up, we're entering the 21st century of mouse control with electric traps. These innovative devices are a game changer in the world of pest control. Gone are the days of dealing with messy snap traps or harmful poisons. Electric traps offer a cleaner, more efficient solution. These bad boys use electricity to quickly and humanely, deal with the mouse problem. When a mouse enters the trap, it completes an electrical circuit, delivering a quick and painless shock that instantly kills the mouse. It's a much more humane method compared to traditional traps. Think of it like a tiny electric fence, but instead of keeping cows in, it's keeping mice out. The technology behind these traps is quite fascinating. They are designed to be highly effective, ensuring that once a mouse enters, it doesn't leave. They're super easy to use. Just bait them up, plug them in, and let the trap do the rest. The bait attracts the mouse, and once it steps inside, the trap does its job. No fuss, no mess. Plus, they're much cleaner than snap traps. No need to deal with any surprises when you check the trap. The mouse is contained within the trap, making disposal easy and sanitary. You simply empty the trap and reset it for the next use. However, they do come with a slightly higher price tag. But considering the convenience and effectiveness, many find it to be a worthwhile investment. After all, peace of mind and a mouse-free home are priceless. But hey, you get what you pay for, right? Investing in a high-quality electric mousetrap means fewer hassles and a more efficient way to keep your home rodent-free. So if you're tired of dealing with traditional traps, it might be time to give electric traps a try. Now let's talk about glue traps. These traps are basically like flypaper, but for mice. They're simple to use. Just lay them down where you've seen mouse activity and wait for the unsuspecting rodent to get stuck. Now here's the thing about glue traps. They're effective, but they're not exactly the most humane option out there. Mice caught in glue traps can suffer a slow and painful death, and it's not a pretty sight. So if you're looking for a quick and painless solution, this might not be the best choice for you. Chapter 4. Live catch traps, catch and release. If you're feeling like a merciful mouse overlord, then live catch traps are the way to go. These traps allow you to deal with your mouse problem in a humane way, ensuring that no harm comes to the little critters. It's a win-win situation for both you and the mice. These traps are designed to capture mice without harming them, giving you the option to release them back into the wild, far, far away from your home. Imagine the relief of setting a tiny creature free, watching it scurry off into the underbrush, back to its natural habitat. There are a ton of different designs out there, from simple box traps that are easy to set up and use to more elaborate tunnel systems that might require a bit more effort but can be more effective in certain situations. Each design has its own unique features and benefits, so you can choose the one that best fits your needs. The key here is to check the trap frequently, ideally every few hours. Mice can get stressed if left in the trap for too long, and you want to ensure their well-being. You don't want to leave your little prisoner hanging for too long. Regular checks will also help you to quickly relocate the mouse, reducing the chance of it escaping or getting injured. Once you've caught the culprit, handle the trap gently to avoid causing any distress to the mouse. It's important to remain calm and composed during this process. Be sure to release them at least a mile or two away from your house, preferably in a wooded area or a field where they can find food and shelter. This ensures they won't find their way back to your home. Otherwise, you're just inviting them back for round 2. By taking these steps, you can humanely manage your mouse problem while also respecting the lives of these small creatures. Chapter 5: Baited Snap Traps, Luring Them In. Now, if you're a fan of the classic snap trap but want to up your game, then baited snap traps are the way to go. These traps work on the same principle as regular snap traps, but they come preloaded with irresistible mouse delicacies like peanut butter, cheese, or even chocolate. The idea here is to entice the mouse with a tasty treat, making them more likely to trigger the trap. Just be careful when setting these traps. You don't want to accidentally become the catch of the day. Chapter 6: Bucket Traps, DIY Mouse Removal. For all you DIY enthusiasts out there, let's talk about bucket traps. These traps are about as low-tech as it gets, but don't let their simplicity fool you. They can be surprisingly effective. All you need is a bucket, a ramp, and some bait. The idea is to create a ramp leading up to the edge of the bucket, with the bait placed strategically at the end. The mouse, lured by the irresistible aroma of the bait, walks up the ramp, loses its balance, and takes a tumble into the bucket. Chapter 7: Spring Live Traps, Humane and Effective. Spring live traps are another great option for those who prefer a humane approach to mouse control. These traps use a spring-loaded mechanism to capture mice alive, without causing them any harm. They're super easy to use. Just bait the trap, set the spring, and wait for the mouse to take the bait. Once the mouse enters the trap, the spring is released, trapping the mouse inside. Again, the key here is to check the trap frequently and release the mouse far away from your home. Chapter 8: Multi-catch traps for large infestations. Dealing with a full-blown mouse invasion? Then you need to bring out the big guns, and by big guns I mean multi-catch traps. These traps are designed to capture multiple mice at once, making them ideal for dealing with large infestations. They work by creating a one-way entrance that allows mice to enter the trap but prevents them from escaping. You can then release your captives far away from your home, or if you're feeling less merciful, you can dispose of the trap with the mice still inside. Chapter 9: Walk-through traps for discreet mouse control. If you're looking for a more discreet way to catch mice, then walk-through traps might be the answer. These traps are designed to blend in with your home's decor, making them less noticeable to both mice and humans. They work by creating a tunnel that mice are naturally drawn to explore. Once inside the tunnel, the mouse triggers a mechanism that closes the entrance, trapping the mouse inside. Walk-through traps are a great option for those who want to avoid using traditional snap traps or poisons. Chapter 10: Ultrasonic Repellents for Keeping Mice Away. Last but not least, let's talk about ultrasonic repellents. These devices emit high-frequency sound waves that are supposed to be unpleasant to mice, deterring them from entering your home in the first place. Now, I'll be honest, the effectiveness of ultrasonic repellents is still up for debate. Some people swear by them, while others say they're about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. If you're considering using ultrasonic repellents, it's important to do your research and choose a reputable brand. Outro: choosing the right trap for you. So there you have it, folks. 10 different types of mouse traps to help you reclaim your home from those pesky rodents. Remember, the best trap for you will depend on your individual needs and preferences. If you're looking for a quick and lethal solution, snap traps or electric traps are the way to go. If you prefer a more humane approach, live catch traps or walk-through traps are great options. And if you're looking for a preventative measure, ultrasonic repellents might be worth a try.